And my colleague at Kansas State that's also working on this project is making supplementary posters that go with it. So that for these farms that they're growing this fresh produce on, they're able to publish or post these posters as a reminder for those safe practices that they learn in those videos. And so that's one project that I'm proud of, that I'm leading said project. And another project that I'm on that I'm not leading, but I'm a member of the team that's actively present, is our iTips project, which is innovation tips for safe food safety practices. And it covers the current good manufacturing practices that small food processors should be following in their food businesses. In that area with small food processors, they are allowed to get food licenses for their businesses, but the way the regulation is written, because if they're not making a certain amount of money, in some states, they're not required to take a food safety training. And so we're trying to find innovative ways of how to reach them. And so we teamed up with New Mexico State University, and they have a innovative technology lab where they develop videos and games and curriculum with curriculum specialists. And they have tapped there and they have been tapped to work a lot in the area of food safety. So they have a lot of food safety grants and projects, and we've been working with them. And so we initially came up with a game that is out there on the website. I'll get the link to you so that you can put it in the notes that we did test out with processors both in Iowa and New Mexico as well as Massachusetts. And so the game is out there, and now what we're working on as we were developing the game, we go, oh, and we want to tell them this, and oh, we want to tell them that. And the curriculum specialist was like, they would have to play this game for hours. The amount of information y'all want to put in there. During our testing trial of the actual game, we did find out those who just sit and go all the way through the game, it takes about 30 minutes, enough for half of your lunch break to complete. But so we are now working on developing an on-demand curriculum that goes with that game, that goes more in depth to all those things that we wanted to tell them that could not make it into the game. And so we're trying to work on building it up as a badge system, because now when you work with curriculum specialists, you start finding out things that people want to use as a tool to motivate people. And so having that badge system, they said what worked as far as helping them say, I accomplished this goal. I have a goal sticker. And that's something that our team is working through now, and working with they call it the on-demand team. So that I guess that's their online team that is working through. We provide them with slides and the script and give them ideas of some innovation we want to do for interactive activity, and then they build it, and then we are going through the process of approving things. And so those two make me smile when I'm working on those projects. I'm very highly motivated. I'm excited to see the impact of that work. And because it goes beyond just making a tool, is with a lot of thought, and a lot of thought went behind to make sure that we made something that was not just giving them the information, that also was culturally appropriated for those particular audiences.